Okay, the time is 11:30 hours on Tuesday, 23rd of June 2020. This will be the 11:33 London North Eastern Railway service from Lincoln Central to London King's Cross. Vegetation needs trimming, doesn't it? The vegetation that's being trimmed is over a boot. Right, we are. $209. Right, time's 11:38. This will be the 11:42 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Newark Northgate. Mr. Blue Boy. 456-414. Okay, time's 11:50. This is the 11:52 London North Eastern Railway service from London King's Cross to Lincoln Central. think the alarm this side's actually changed like since we were in December. Oh, watching the video with Lincolnshire level crossings and trains channel, it did sound different, but these wouldn't have been replaced because they haven't. Nothing here has. And I don't really think anything has been replaced since this was an AHB like 50 years ago. I don't even think this was classed as a B road at that point. You can see it on the old Sound the Signalman video. This is the AHB on there, or was. That seemed blurry to me there. We've got this additional tubing come up as well on all barriers both sides. That was quick. 202 for Lincoln Central. Hey!
That shows what colours you can get in the world.
I'll just throw back to Bingham in Nottingham. Time is 12:09 hours. Thursday the 23rd of July 2020. This is the 12:10. It's Midlands Railway Service from Leicester to Lincoln Central. I don't need suddenly claim it's not July, it actually is.
Yeah, but that just goes to show how much of a shit people give these days.
It's a Charo load that can still be.
I still reckon I've got the bigger gob.
You probably heard me at the end of the street.
I still reckon I've got a bigger gob.
Well, probably we can't see it right now.
You too.
We can't, thankfully. We pass as coronavirus in a group of 7.
Yeah, I'm not like Dave, thank you very much.
Travelling many miles with football's what other infections he may or may not have isn't the point.
Knowing that he's not even supposed to be out of Scotland, you'd have thought he'd
I'm still certain that Nicola Sturgeon is still saying do not cross the border.
I'm sure.
Unless I'm suddenly behind on interviews, but I'm sure she's still saying it.
She is.
Exactly.
She is.
And it's not once, it's about 5
Here we
times
are.
already. So we're waiting it.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
No.
Oh, Lincolnshire level crossings and trains channel still needs that bloody one.
14649 Lincoln Central.
Ooh. The barrier's making noises again. That guy test. Come on.
What's this easy doing here anyway?
See if you can get through.
What are you doing?
See if you can get through.
Oh, I can get through.
Just.
What time we got then?
Right, time's 12:25. This will be the 12:28 East Midlands Railway service from Newark Northgate to Lincoln Central. The 12:28 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby Town to Newark Northgate.
Yeah, I'm expecting both.
I think it should be.
Is the map still frozen over?
No, they're trying to repair the feed. They've had to switch to a secondary data centre. Even then, it's as about as reliable as our fucking signals. The main issue with the map is these signals on this line not reporting back properly.
I'm gonna have a look across the other side.
That's why there's always a minute latency. Need to re-signal this line completely, that might help. We've still got block station over at Swinderby. About 7-8 years after it should have been re-signalled. I think we've still got some halogen signals on this piece here somewhere.
I'll get 3, Tango 3 on this side, then go across to 40. And then we've got Lima 6, is it Lima 6-4?
Hmm.
And then
Does he
he's
run
round
back?
Bootle,
Yeah, he
because
does.
we've got 40 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Anything yet?
I don't think so anyway. They'll be in front of us fast. Should have left Hykeham a moment ago.
So I'll still keep checking behind you.
You can't see behind me, there's just bushes in the way.
So one of them across the road. Yeah, it's this one.
The one's just passing Bootham.
Is it?
Okay, train of trains.
Train 1 and
There's
2.
too many of them. And we also haven't got enough.
156414. What the next one?
Oh, bloody hell. Of course we are. The 14th one. That Maxi again.
Well, that 15-minute closure.
15 and a half went it overall.
I think so.
Bloody garbage.
Huge mile down there.
Gets worse at Bootham.
Worse down there.
Like, I don't know how this managed as an AHB years ago. I've got no idea. But this is the one from that video. Unless it's just a coincidence that the same hoses here isn't Greater Anglia unit. I prefer these. The purple looks better than the stagecoach garbage.
Yeah.
9 months. 922. To Collingham. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. This alarm keeps changing.
It does. What time are we then?
But it's still not being replaced. The time now is 12:37. This will be the 12:39 into Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester. If we're still using the timing guide of taking 2 for Hykeham, adding 2 from Hykeham.
What's the like? It's really loud, isn't it?
Somewhat. Sometimes, no, like, I can hear it from my place sometimes.
So will I need a hearing aid by the end of the day?
Wouldn't think so, but it can be loud. Not when you're there, you don't notice it. I'll say if I miss the next train there, I'll probably hear it as I'm walking up the new estate. It's about 5 minutes away from it. All the Brexit bots says get ready for trim. If you've not trimmed your weave, get it done, you messy pig. Hey?
That's what we went half an hour ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, just passing Bootham now. We can't see, just like right, great bloody fence that's been erected.
A
box. 15330 on its own. Wait, that went for transport for Wales, didn't it? But the first 769 on the Rumney line today. Alfie got to Renegade and Churchill Park. Check the Alfie videos page, you'll see it within a few days. It's not already there.
I have had a good. Yeah, here we are.
Where? I still can't see him through that bloody fence. They should have kept the meshy bit that they had before. No, no, much bloody shrinking. No, it's before night, won't it? That's the thing he still needs.
156498. For the Leicester.
There they go. Thanks guys, I'll see you in tomorrow. I've been honestly wondering for a while when one of these alarms would start to bark up the wrong tree. Time is 13:40, Saturday 24th of October 2020. The nearest timetable is Hykeham, which means it's the 13:44 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester. Because of planned engineering work in the Collingham area for the next 2 Sundays, there will be no rail traffic on this line on Sunday the 25th of October or Sunday the 1st of November. Replacement buses will call at Hykeham station in the station car park. These alarms have been, I think, since this was formed off an AHB, which is over 10-15 years ago, because I think it was a Belled AHB. I don't know if by that point it's classified as a B road or not. So that's how long these alarms have both been in for. At least the early 2000s. Some of them have been in for 10 years. Right, we've got another train after this one, which will be in about 5 minutes time, so the barriers will go back up again, but not for too long. So any traffic as far up at the roundabout at the very end of the road, past Birchwood Avenue, won't be getting through after the barriers have gone up here. They're waiting for another train. And currently it's back as far as the Swanham Tavern, which means behind me it's as far as the road junction. Well, I'm going to throw 156 in the list, but this is a 158, isn't it? What we got? '847 Lincoln Castle Explorer. Next train's in about 5 minutes time, maybe. It's close though. Okay, time is 13:45. This will be the 1403 DB cargo service from Kingsbury to Humber. Listen closely, that other alarm is absolutely fine. It's this boy that's gone on the side of the cottage building, what do we call it? This will be here before we know it anyway. Freight trains usually are, the passengers usually take the longest. This will be a class 60 anyway. Which one? No idea. for a good short video. We'll see you in the next one. Yay, Doddington Road's finally failing one way or another. It's been years. 6912. Okay, the time is 20:36 on Friday the 30th of October 2020. This will be the 2038 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Nottingham. This was going to be filmed on the Halloween day, but the timetable is fairly dead because I forgot it was going to be a Saturday. So you've got an evening shot here instead. Not the same as last year's video. Plan was get like a setting slowly going dim here like we did last year. And add more effect to the alarm that, if we heard close at the very start, has got even worse with recent rainfall. It's now gone to like a broken version of Napton, when Adam claimed it had default alarms that hadn't been like tuned and such. So it's very kind of like that. I don't know how we're going to make out what this train is, but I think it'll be 4 carriages because it doubles up at Lincoln Central. And it should leave there at 20:31. But it is running behind by a few minutes. After this is the Meridian, but is that an interim? I've not checked its carriage count because I've not checked over Tiger in the last hour or so, so I don't know how many carriages on the London Lincoln for East Midlands Railway. But we'll see in about like 10 minutes, about 20:45. Last time I got a dark shot here was with the rail tour, which was doing Leeds Newark a couple of years ago. That was recorded on the iPhone 7, I think. We've upgraded slightly because we're kind of getting better lighting. Yeah, I've just got me out on the side here, and it's not really performing at all, so using me 10R for this. Use the best of what you got, don't bother at all. If we manage to make out any of the trains we see here today, or tonight, then we'll be lucky guessing, won't it? Trains are here. Something on 1533 at Ecclesbourne Valley Railway. So that's 5 carriages this evening. No idea what the middle was. Okay, the time is 20:41. This will be the 2044 East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras to Lincoln Central. I've just gone back through the last version. I can't make out what the centre carriages were on that 5 car we saw. And it was another one of the 15640 somethings. 06 was the front and the 153 was on the back, so they've been going around together by the looks of things today. There's our last train. Right, our last train's outside Collingham will be in about 10 minutes time. And that's then like the last train on this line for an hour until 21:47, which is this train back again. Let's see if we can make this Meridian out. Be easy if it's the old purple one, because it's the only one going to be like it. And there will ever only be one like it. There's a rumour in regards to the 170s and where they're starting, but currently I think it's a pile of arses. Because there's still a crew shortage at Nottingham. And they're claiming we'll start the 170s down the Robin Hood line next week. There's no flipping crew half the time, so I don't see it likely. But we got then, because here's a Meridian. Good luck, nobody. 22023 to Lincoln Central. Three, two, one. I didn't plan for the vehicle to run through. Time was 20:49. That has got even worse. This will be the 2052 LNER Azuma from London King's Cross to Lincoln Central. I might read everything like that now with a slight infliction on the origin point. Not as bad as previous, but like, yeah. Hopefully I got a screenshot of that. Make a good thumbnail. Using this with this train. I don't know if it's on real time, so I don't need to worry about actually catching the bloody thing. That because this unit's already circulated through a couple of times today anyway. The unit that starts the service rarely finishes it. It's like the 9 car in the morning doesn't usually run the last one back anymore. I think it's Douglas to Aberdeen like the HST previously did. Nearly been a year since all ours were withdrawn. I think it's been over a year since Grand Centrals were withdrawn, because I saw the rail tour over at Sheffield for that. And of course only ours at Newark. Let's be quickly about to see the routing of that. Yeah, right, okay. That makes sense. The second train we saw, that 5 car unit, splits at Nottingham anyway, and the back part goes into Eastcroft under 5 Alpha 74. So that'll be the 153 coming off, maybe the 156 in the middle with it. Here we are. That should be at 204 from London King's Cross. Thanks for watching, let's see you in November. Got even worse. Time now is 15:49. Monday the 9th of November 2020. It's for the 15:51 LAR train service from London King's Cross to Lincoln Central. You can tell that's actually cutting out whilst it's going as well. Will we stay for... Yep. Right, okay. Nobody be prepared to go after this initial train, because then you're waiting for a freight train, the 1558 from Immingham to Ratcliffe. He's got the road through Bootham. The map may well be behind still, but yeah, we'll be staying for him anyway. Because here's our first train already. For Lincoln Central. Already got the road for the next one, so we've got to stay down. That's the shortest closure I got here with that one. Bloody hell. I'm thinking in future videos in the longest closures, say 15-20 minutes at Barnby Road, I figure out the time between the last train and the next one, split the difference and mark that up. I know what Barthley once we did a Chopstone video. But what about actually saying how long it took each train to appear from the last one? At the time of recording, we're expecting Boris Johnson to speak in around an hour's time with the next step forward, which might as well be 4 steps backwards. Barriers have been down for 3 minutes. The train is at least another 2 minutes away. But he has the road as far as Thorpe on the Hill. Train's just past Boot, who's around, what, 2 minutes up the line maybe? Just gonna wait at the bloody barrier. I'm kind of also on the wrong side to get a good angle of this one, and partly because the fence doesn't help. Because years ago it was moved more towards the track and less towards the inside of the pavement, so you can't really see as much as you used to. Car has been down for 5 minutes, is the second and final train of the hour. This should be 66783 Biffa. With adding additional time where needed, the time now is 12:08 on Friday the 4th of December 2020. This with the 12:12 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Lincoln Central, not yet arrived in the Hykeham station. Moving on as he's passed the signal outside of Wisby Garden Centre. Boothamstone as well. If we check his planned departure time, is at 12:10. He won't pass us for at least another 2 minutes anyway, because there's about a minute or two between us and Hykeham station. Then another 3 minutes, give or take, up to Bootham. So we're down for around 5 minutes for this train on its own. And of course, those are in preparation for our next train, that I can get all the signs without stumbling through traffic. Train should only just be leaving Hykeham now, and we've already been going over 2 minutes. There's the next train outside of Collingham at the moment, okay. There's one of it coming around from Hykeham, which we'll see again in about 30 odd minutes on his return back up towards Nottingham. Right, again, the train is yet to approach Hykeham station. The time is 12:22. This will be the 12:20 DB cargo service from Stapleton and Sandy Acre to Toton Traction Maintenance Depot. Also, we're staying down for a second train. I've got route lines for train number 2, but train number 2 is about 9 minutes away. The way we're going, we're stopping from there's the train we're waiting for. Near Thorpe on the Hill, not yet past Wisby. But we're down for him. The aspects are behind, but that's what we're down for, is him. And then we look to be staying for this train that's still back at Lincoln Central, give or take 9 minutes away. Bootham's staying for him. Let's just watch the map before this train approaches, see what actually happens. Are we staying for a train that's ever so far away? What's happening? This latency when we sort itself out till this line's re-signalled in 2 years' time. There we are, we're staying for a train that's over 10 minutes away. So once again, the time now is 12:23. This will be the 12:20 DB cargo service from Stapleton and Sandy Acre to Toton, and the 12:30 East Midlands Railway service from Grimsby Town to Newark Northgate. Only just departing Lincoln Central, approximately 7 minutes away. Let's check again. I would put the barriers down here for a train from Bootham at Bootham Junction, not when he's just leaving the last calling point. But that's what we're doing. We're here for the next 7 or 8 minutes. If we were to throw the line back, we'd still be down for an additional 4 minutes for the Route 2 then release. Let's just hope we're extremely lucky, and then once the Sandite's gone, we're not waiting for a third train who calls at Hykeham, who should probably be there in about 6 minutes' time. There's 2 Tango 3 1's running behind because the Sandite's running behind. Who's ahead of him? So the would-be Grimsby train is 6 minutes behind, so he'll be here at about 12:30. And we've got one train that's still about 4 or 5 minutes away, whilst we wait for the first one to appear, who should be roughly passing Hykeham station now. They agreed about them. Well, I checked that way because we know that. We've been down for over 3 minutes. The second train, after the one we're waiting for, is about that length of time away. Very quick traffic check my side, not showing any vehicle specifically. It's right the way back to the traffic junction. And it's usually that at 15:50 hours, and then it takes about 10 minutes to clear traffic. Okay, train 1 of 2 is approaching. At a slow speed. The next train after this one is still about 2 minutes away. The barriers were down for 4 minutes as this train approaches. 6114 174, I think. So whether we like it or not, there's another train coming. We're waiting for him to appear. I'm gonna move back till he's past Bootham. So why we're being put down before a train even approaches Hykeham station from that direction is beyond me. For any calling train, usually it's as it's about to depart the platform, and any passing train is once it's hit into the station berth. From Swinderby side, obviously. And that's barriers down for 5 minutes, trains 1 of 2. Yep, train after this one is currently at Swinderby, so we should have time to clear traffic, in theory. Because he's at Swinderby, he's easily about 5 minutes back. There was 3 between Hykeham and Thorpe on the Hill. Okay, I see train 2 in the very distance right now coming in from Bootham. And as train 2 now passes our protecting signal, the barriers have been down for over 6 minutes. For 2 trains. Any possible third is ages back, so hopefully we'll go up now. Right, 857. Thank you. There we go again then. The next train is easily 5 minutes away. He's not yet arrived into Hykeham station. He's a calling service. The time is 12:30. This is delayed 12:26. East Midlands Railway service from Newark Northgate to Lincoln Central. In simple terms, he's currently nowhere near. Yep, both crossings, us and Bootham, have been put down for him. Right now he's just arriving into Hykeham, whilst we're already down. Either it's busy in the control centre or someone just essentially wants to put us down before it's too late. And it ends up being 5-6 minutes early. So this train approaching Hykeham is 7 minutes late. They're not expecting him out for another 2 minutes yet. Just hopefully for the train after, who shouldn't be here for 10 minutes, that we're not put down 7 minutes early for him and we stay down after this train's gone. You know, I think over my, like, what, 9-10 years of doing this, I've not seen a crossing put down over 5 minutes before a train's arrived, at least in recent years. Of course, we had Lincolnshire many years ago when that was a road, be down for 11 minutes before a train arrived. But even then, nothing of like later times, even more towards this day and age, it's not really occurred except for now. Like we're over 2 minutes now when the train would usually have passed at this point, but it's still a Hykeham platform, most likely loading passengers that are travelling for essential purposes. Because even though we've moved from national to tier 3, essential travel is still in place until we get down to tier 2. If we want it by December the 16th, we need to start mass testing and following other rules, like quickly. We've got 12 days to prove we want to drop level. If we don't, we stay in tier 3 through January, which then there'll probably be another national because of the Christmas bobbles. Get on to the next side before I don't end up going there at all. That's the way we're heading. It's mass test before the 16th to show we want to drop down to number 2 to release the essential travel, the non-essential ban, or we stay in it until further notice continually through the new year. It's that simple. Right, what's happening then? The next train after this one is ready to leave Lincoln Central. He's got the road as far as booting barriers. But I mean the protecting signal there, which is not far from the funeral home. It's literally right behind it. This takes forever. We're still currently just waiting for the one train and the barriers have been down for 4 minutes. I think he's finally approaching after 4 minutes. Let's get him gone before we end up staying down for the next train. 1.6918. Okay, time is 12:36. This is for the 12:41 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester. Approaching Booton Junction, so he's 4 minutes back easily. Because he's a Hykeham stopper, it'll obviously take longer than a fast train. But why all shots here so far have been so lengthy, I have no idea. I say it's either additional precaution in the signalling centre, or it's extremely busy and they don't want to clog the line up all of a sudden. By the way, there's no staying down for this NexTrain after this one is 13:20. Just got an email from Stagecoach Bus about Christmas travelling. We're not expecting to amend the services. Yeah, whatever, love. Because then, in the other hand, we've got Grant Shapps amending the King's Cross closure over Christmas. Wants to start it later and end it earlier, meaning less work can be done in that timescale to reopen a blocked tunnel. And then, we've no lost £1 billion from the railway grant. which then means urgent work can't be done because you probably won't be able to pay for it. Okay, Trace just parked boom, so he's about a minute or two away. Barriers are now being down for 3 minutes. The train decided to appear just over there at the closed Ballatell foot crossing. What other ones will close during re-signalling coming up is another story. With all with lengthy waits all round, thanks for joining, we'll see you tomorrow. That's kind of turned to what Flaxton used to sound like. Time now is 13:45 on Friday the 18th of December 2020. This will be the 13:53 service from Scunthorpe, Frodingham to Trent sidings. Whilst we're waiting for the 13:52 LNR Zoomer from London King's Cross to Lincoln Central. You know, he's only currently approaching the Swindon, but they expect him at Hykeham in 4 minutes' time. By the time this Tampa gets here, it'll be done to in 2 minutes' time. That train's past Booton. So the second train will be a Roan, Eagle, Barnsdale, Eagle and Thorpe area. I've now sent a draft over to Peter for improvements on the signalling map. Not that I include the latency, but so it's easy to know exactly what's where and when. The draft includes adding Sleaford North, placing down Gosberton, adding Stowgate, and adding some more signals on this line that aren't yet present on the map. Now Booton will be going back down for the next train. There we've got the route line reappear. Are we seeing train number 1 yet? Yeah, he's here at off protecting signal. Sent through as Hykeham into double stay. He might be going up, but I'm not going to guarantee it. PR75405. If you could make out, that alarm just got worse. Time is 13:49. This will be the 13:52 LNAR Azuma from London King's Cross to Lincoln Central. Is that all closure on this side today? Because that just got worse. It's even worse than the Cromwell Lane scandal. One day it's fine, the next it's not. You go back again afterwards, it's absolutely fine. It's like we've got the full video of the alarm failing on camera more than, what, 3-4 times? Every visit afterwards it's been absolutely fine. And every visit beforehand it was absolutely fine. A strange one. We can't go to that area because we're staying in Tier 3 here till at least the end of January. Over 202. That was fucking quick. They've only been down 90 seconds. Here time is 14:10 through the 14:10 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Lincoln Central. Where's my last train? Swinderby area, right, he's keeping up quickly. So within the next 10 minutes we've got the last train. About 866. Time is 14:22. This is with the 14:20 DB cargo service from Kingsbridge to Humber.